Hi and welcome to another video. This is Vegan Delicious. I'm Rose and I'm going to show you how to level up store juice. You know, when you buy juice from the store, you know it's not super healthy unless you go to an immediately pressed juice store. And even then, sometimes it's a little iffy. But I wanted to show you how I level up my juice so that I make it healthier, that I don't have to spend as much on juices at the store if I'm going to bring them home, and just how you can make something just healthier and tastier. So let's go ahead and start in. This is my store-bought juice. I actually got this from a restaurant, and I know that restaurant, even though I asked them to use less water, they do use real fruit, but they also use water, and I also asked them not to use sugar. So this is mango juice, and where I live at, the mangoes are super sweet. So this is the juice. This is how they send it. And I kind of appreciate them sending it in like little baggies that go into the cup so that it doesn't spill in transit. So what I'm going to do, and this is the same if you buy like a juice, I would not recommend drinking concentrated juice. It's really terrible for your body. But if you buy like a pasteurized juice or, something less like a fresh juice, you can buy like a smaller amount of it, and then you can actually increase the amount of volume and also add to the value of it. So what we're going to be doing is using the mango juice. I'm going to be using chia seeds, which are great for protein and loads of other vitamins and minerals, using spirulina powder, and also some psyllium husk, which gives you extra fiber, helps you to go, so you don't want to use too much of it. I'm going to add a little dash of cinnamon for a little flavor, some oats for the ability to help me feel fuller for longer. And I also make my own lemon juice at home. I'm kind of out, so I'm going to get some lemons. I actually use limes. And I juice them and then just keep them in the fridge, and they last for ages. If you juice it with the peel on, they will last for like a month, even more. But anyway, and without any additional preservatives. So I'm almost out, so I'm going to just use a little bit of that just to balance the flavor off. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to open these juices and then pop them in here into the blender. All right, so I've got all my juice in here, and you don't really need it to do this in a separate container. Just go straight ahead and use your blender. All right, and always make sure that your blender is fully closed at the bottom so that you don't lose all your liquid, and make sure that your blender unit is actually to the off position as well. All right, so these plastics here, I'm not going to waste them. I will use them again, but I just don't need them now. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and throw in a third cup of oats. This is quick oats. You can use rolled oats if you wish. And I also have, I didn't mention this before, but I also have flaxseed. These are brown flax seeds, but they're already ground. I would definitely recommend using the golden flaxseed if you have a choice. I don't usually buy my flaxseed already ground because I figure when they grind it, they might put additional additives to the powder. So I buy them whole, so I know what they look like and I know that they're good. And then I will ground them myself. But I didn't have that at the time, so I've got ground ones. And for this as well, like if you like peanut butter, anything that you want to put to add to it extra, to give it an extra boost, you can go ahead and do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of flaxseed as well, which is so good for the body. And if you want a chocolatey flavor but you don't want to eat chocolate, you could also add carob, which is kind of like nature's alternative to chocolate. It's got a deep kind of like dark chocolate type flavor, but you can add it adds earthy tones. I'm not going to add it in this one because I'm not going for that flavor, but that's just a little tip for you. And you can get this stuff on Amazon. I am going to create an Amazon store so that you guys can pick all of the different recipes, you know, and just grab everything easier, because I know a lot of the time you're looking for the things that I'm talking about. Anyway, for chia seeds, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of that. I really like chia seeds. If you don't know if you like them or not, you'd probably be fine with them. They just add a lot of vitamins and nutrients to your juice or your food. I have it a lot of the times in my oats. I'll just put a little bit of extra chia seeds once they're cooked, just to give me an extra boost. Here I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon or less than a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, just for additional flavor. You could add things like nutmeg. You can put other fruits in here as well. I'm not going to do that because I don't think I've got fruits ready to go. Actually, I've got some pineapple. Yeah, I've got some pineapple. I can throw some pineapple in here. Yeah, you can put some fresh fruits in as well. Now, here we go. This is the spirulina, and spirulina is huge. Just look here. Chlorophyll, iron, vitamin K, vitamin A, B complex, amino acids, antioxidants, and 65% proteins. Huge benefits. This is like eating so much vegetables at one time. It is really, really hugely beneficial. So I put 2 tablespoons of that in there. I always make sure to buy an organic one, and it really does add to your energy without having to have coffee. I don't drink coffee. I will have a matcha tea in the morning, but that's it. And I got enough energy to take me throughout the day, which, considering I did have for a long time a lot of fatigue issues, it's a real testament that I can actually have, you know, have something like these different things that I have. I have beet juice every day. These are things that just give me energy, and I don't have problems with my energy anymore. All right, so this is now psyllium husk. Just look at the spelling. And it really does improve digestion, natural prebiotic, high in fiber, extremely high in fiber, and helps control cholesterol and glucose levels. This is serious stuff. If you get an organic one, they're at different varying levels of effectiveness, but this particular brand I have found, this is only available in Bali. But this particular brand is like extremely effective. So I'm going to put what's essentially 1 teaspoon in. That looked like less than 1 teaspoon. I'll put a little tiny bit more. And that has enough effect to be valuable to the body, but not keep me on the toilet. All right, I'm going to throw in this last little bit of lemon juice that I have. It's lime juice actually, but it doesn't really matter. It's just some kind of acid that you want. And I'm also going to quickly grab from the fridge the some fruit that I've got, which is, I've got some leftover pineapple. When you make juices, peel your pineapple and make sure it's clean, and then juice it. You're going to get the juice, you're going to drink the juice, but then you're going to have this other product that's left over, which is all the fiber of the pineapple. And what I want you to do is use that again, because it's not the trash, it's not the skin, it's just all of the great fiber in, and there's still juice value in there. So you don't want to throw that out, you want to use that. And that's what I know. I've got some in the fridge, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. Okay, here it is. So these are the fibers of the pineapple juice that was left over after I made some pineapple juice. I actually had it inside of my vegetable juice, so I'm just going to put, don't think I need all of it. I could put some of it in. I'll just put all of it, because what am I going to do with the rest of it? All right. And then this here is my ginger concoction. And what I do with this is I actually just make ginger shots, essentially, and just put it in the fridge. And I usually put it in glass, but I just didn't have that at the time. I had used them all up. But I'm going to basically use a couple of tablespoons of this to give it a real good punch and a great flavor. So let me do that now. I'm just going to shake this up. Okay, movie magic. I shook this up, but whenever you make ginger shots at home, you'll find you'll get like this residue at the bottom, and you want to get access to that, and so you have to give it a good shake and and maybe smash it against the wall, which I just did, but I broke the bottle. So I've decanted it into a glass bottle, which I have available. And I want you to see how creamy it looks. This is just ginger only. I also use another type of root, which is similar to ginger, but you can only use a little bit of that. It's called galangal in some countries. Other places it's called contour. It is a super strong type of ginger, but you only need a little bit of it. Like if you use 1 kilo of ginger to make your ginger shots, you would use like that much, literally that much of the contour, maybe this much, which would essentially be like a tablespoon. You don't want it stronger because it could burn your tummy. It's really strong, and it's often used in Thai food and Asian cooking. It's really strong. Anyway, so this is the ginger, and I'm going to go ahead and add a couple tablespoons of this, and not too much. And remember, this is pure ginger. This is not ginger and water, and so you just don't need too much of it because it can change completely the whole flavor of what you've got going on. To the side for a minute, and that's pretty much it. What we can do is when you blend it, if it's not sweet enough, you can add stevia or honey or a banana, or some raisins or dates, anything like that. These are just about taking what you've already got and just up leveling it. And so I think this is pretty much ready now. You can see all the stuff here on the side, and always give it that last little check at the bottom that it's tight enough. I'm just going to get the lid, and then we're going to give this a blend. All right, and also what I'm going to do is I'm not going to add water yet, but I'm going to have it on hand in case I need to add some filtered water to help it to spin. So that's it. We're going to give it a nice blend now. I'm going to save your ears by pausing the video. All right, that's all done. Now, what you might have seen is I added about 1 cup of water because the ingredients here, the oats, the spirulina, the psyllium husk, will thicken your juice. So if you like thick juice, this is really great because all of this is just going to thicken it. And what I'm also going to do, I'm going to blend it one more time, but I want you to see the consistency. If you wanted to freeze some of this for a dessert, this is the perfect consistency to do that. So what I'm going to do is just add a little bit more water, and I've taken something that was maybe 300 mils, which is about maybe 2.5 cups, 3 cups of juice. Just make sure you scrape down your edges as well. But yeah, maybe it was like 2.5 cups, 3 cups. I don't know how much juice it was before, but it was a lot less than this. And we basically more than doubled the quantity of juice that we have. And of course, the quality of it. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of this water in. And I'm going to let it continue to blend. And then we're going to put it into glasses and serve. Okay, all done. Finished with the blending now, and I blended it on high. I would say probably about 4 minutes in total, because I wanted to blend out the fibers of the pineapple. If you're doing banana or something else that's soft, that doesn't have as much fibers, then you won't need as much as that. But you can see here the consistency, it's a lot easier. And if you like it to be thinner, then, and your blender's full, that's fine. Tip out half of it, blend it, put more water with it, and you can make easily a week's worth of juice. If you're just one person, or at least 2 or 3 days worth of juice if you're 2 people, or less if more, whatever. By doing this, you can really level up your juice. You can increase the quantity of juice that you have and add so much more vitamins and minerals. And sometimes it's like that because things are quite expensive now, so you want to be able to still buy good things for your family, but you need to be able to buy good things for your family and do so at a reasonable cost. So that's what we are doing, making sure you can maximize how much you're spending. I got here my glasses. I'm not going to serve it in the plastic cups that it came in. I'll use those for something else, but I'm going to serve it in these lovely glasses I have, cocktail glasses. And let's get you a better view. All right. Put this behind so you can see it. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm watching the camera instead of watching what I'm doing. I'll clean that up in a second. And if you like, you can put like some almond shavings or coconut shavings on top when you serve it to give it that store feel. And this here is enough juice to be filling for at least a few hours. Like, you can't drink this and then tell me you're hungry. Impossible. So this is a really great way of kind of amping up. I have to clean this up, sorry. Okay, now I can concentrate. But this is a fantastic way of really amping up your fruits, vegetables, because you could have put veggies in here. You just get so much out of it. All right, well, that's it. I'm gonna give this a quick taste. Really nice. Really, really, really nice. I wish I had a little bit more lime juice just to set it off a little bit more, but flavor is really, really good, and that's going to give us the boost that we need first thing in the morning. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Yes, it's a long video, but I like to show you how long things actually take. On any of my videos, they would take you at least 50% less, because obviously I'm recording, I'm getting everything set up just to show you, I'm explaining things as I'm going through, whereas if I'm doing it, it would take me a lot quicker. So this, in terms of the time it would take, would be like 10 minutes, including getting everything out, blending it all, decanting it into your glasses, putting everything back in the fridge. It's like 10-12 minutes versus my 20 minutes of recording. All right, well, again, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And, you know, I didn't intend to start a channel. It's just that people wanted to know how to make my ham. And I wanted to do that, and ended up being a really popular video. So here I am. I'm just continuing to share whatever I can to bring you into my kitchen. I'm going to be doing some great new things and up-leveling my kitchen, up-leveling some of the other things that I'm doing as well. So hopefully it will be inspiring for you, and you'll join me along for the journey and see where it goes. Thank you so much. Remember to comment down below. It really does help me in the algorithm. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing day. Thanks for watching Vegan Delicious.